SBA will loan you up to $5 million to purchase your own small business. And ever since the new SBA guidelines came out that said you can buy that with as little as 2.5% down, we've been fielding a lot of questions. Here are the ones we get most often. So the first is, how much do I have to put down? And the full answer is the SBA requires a 10% down payment, but 75% of that down payment can come in the form of a seller's note, as long as that seller's note is on standby for a 24-month period. So meaning no principal or interest payments for the first 24 months. So this means you can buy $1 million business with $25,000 down, or a $5 million business with $125,000 down. The second question is, does this require a personal guarantee? And the answer is yes. The SBA will require you to collateralize the loan up to the value of the loan, but they won't turn you down for a lack of collateral. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna collateralize as much as they can, whatever that may be. And if you ever find yourself in a situation with an SBA loan where you think you're gonna fall behind or you're gonna run into trouble paying it back, they're pretty good about working with you as long as you reach out to them proactively before things start to go bad. Then third is, can I buy Airbnbs or commercial properties? And the answer is no. You have to occupy at least 51% of the property. These loans are not intended for non-owner occupied real estate. You can get SBA loans for real estate. They have 25-year terms, lower interest rates than the business loans, but that has to be an owner-occupied property. So that property has to be tied to a business. And on that note, we do get asked a lot what the interest rate is. Rates can be fixed or variable. The rates are based off of the prime lending rate, which today is 8.25%. Then they add 3% to that. So that makes the overall rate today 11.25% is the rate that you're typically going to get if you go to a bank. If you reach out to us, we do have some buying power that we can get you a slightly lower spread. So if you need a loan, let us know. And another question is, what's the minimum credit score? So really you need to be above 680 to get the best loan terms. And you really need to get the best loan terms to make the numbers work most of the time, especially if you're putting a low down payment. And then the most popular question is, where do I find businesses to buy? We always tell people you can get started just on websites like bizbuysell.com or bizquest.com. They're both owned by the same company, but they have a lot of listings there. And then we have our own service. It's a really easy to use tool that'll pull everything across the web into one portal that is coming soon, and you can join the wait list if you want access for that. If you have any questions, let us know, and reach out if you're ready to buy a business.